Mitchell hitting .385 with 2 home runs and 33 runs batted in. First pitch swing, hits it well to left center field. This ball is carrying, and it one-hops the wall. Parker's taking the turnaround third. She will score. Mitchell pulls up into second base. The ball comes into third, and just like that on 2 pitches, it turns from 2 outs to a 2-out rally, and the Hoosiers lead 1-0. RBI number 34 on the year as Mitchell has her 14th double of her senior campaign. And the 1-1 is drilled out to left center field. This ball is gone. Well, we knew Gossett was the one to hit the ball out of the yard. There goes the no-hitter. The first hit of the game for Purdue leaves the ballpark. And just like that, Indiana, who have been in cruise control, feels like all evening long. The lead gets cut to 3-1. Bird holding the bat just above her back shoulder. Klocek looking down at her wristband. And the southpaw winds and fires the 1-2 home. An off-speed pitch which is lifted in the air to shallow right center. Coming on and making a diving catch is Ramos. Bird has gotten robbed twice today. And she has a smile from ear to ear as she walks back to the dugout asking, what do I need to do to get a hit? Power versus power. Copeland's full count offering. Swung on and lifted in the air out to left field, not deep. Minnick is under it, makes the catch. Tagging is Campbell. The throw comes all the way home. It's late. Going to third is Banks as well. Now the tying run is 60 feet away. It's a sacrifice fly for Mariah Poehler. And he races the force at second. Another full count pitch on the way from Copeland. Swung on and hit in the out to left field. Coming in is Minnick, and she makes the catch on the run to save the game and send this one to extras. 1-1 from Klocek to Mitchell. Mitchell hits this one well out to left center field, getting a beat on his Banks, tries to make a diving catch but can't. It goes all the way to the wall. Mitchell strolls into second with a leadoff double, her second 2-bagger of the game. Klocek gets ready for the 1-2. Line into left center field. That's down for a base hit in front of Poehler. She bobbles it. Strader's going for second. The throw is late. A 2-strike hit for Maddie Strader. Indiana's got a 2-run lead here on the top of the 9th. Indiana up 1-0 after an inning and a half. And after a few seconds of digesting what we just saw, a phenomenal diving catch by Chloe Banks to rob Josie Bird of an extra base hit. Now it's Purdue's turn to hit in the second. It begins with Julia Gossett, the first baseman, and the two-way star for the Boilers, hitting .289 this year with a team-high 5 home runs and 33 runs batted in. Batting from the right side in a low squat, getting ready for the first pitch from Copeland, which misses, I should say, is in there for strike 1.
She's been impressive, Gossett, at the plate.
Takes the second pitch low and in. 1-1 against Copeland.
Had just 18 ABs last year. She was almost exclusively used in the circle, but's turned into a really good hitter in the center of this lineup.
Waits on the 1-1 from Copeland. That's outside. 2-1. Copeland sat down the side in order in the first. A pair of groundouts, including a bunt and a lineout. The offense is definitely the weaker part of this Purdue team. And there's a swinging strike. Gossett going after the low pitch from Copeland. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Purdue comes in. They average 5 runs a game and just under 8 hits a contest. Indiana, 8 runs a game, 10 hits a contest. 2-2 home. Cut on and miss for strike 3. Copeland has her first strikeout of the evening and her 128th of her senior year.
It's got her slightly out in front. Didn't have the same drop of the swing prior to that, but again, Copeland has done very well her whole career when it comes to sequencing, and that was a textbook example.
Brings up Delaney Reef, the catcher, also batting from the right side. Sophomore from Maryland, fouls the first pitch off into the netting for strike 1. Reef, a .272 hitter, team high 12 doubles, 2 home runs, 21 runs batted in. Just for reference, the 20 home runs that Purdue has is second worst in the conference, only in front of Rutgers, who is currently in the cellar. Next pitch is off the end of the bat, right back to Copeland. Easy flip to first. 2 outs in the second. 5 up, 5 down. Copeland's off to a great start.
And on really good efficiency as well. There's not been any of that command concern that we've had in a few other games for Copeland, and so a sign that maybe against a team that can't beat you with the power the same way, She's been a bit more aggressive.
First pitch misses for ball one against Jordan Ramos, the center fielder, junior from Las Vegas. Second pitch misses low. Copeland just 19 pitches so far with already 2 outs in the second. She's off to a really strong start in this outing. Pitched in all 3 games against Oregon over the weekend. Next pitch misses low as well. .30 home is inside for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk. First base runner of the game belongs to Jordan Ramos. That's her 12th free pass of the year. That's what Copeland has struggled at times, and with 2 outs especially, you never want to extend an inning by giving a team a free base runner. Now it's Sage Scarmardo, the third baseman, batting from the left side. First pitch to her is up and in for ball 1. Purdue does run a lot as a team. 83 stolen bases, been caught just 12 times, and 88% success rate. Josie Bird taking a wristband off and giving it to Shonda Stanton, who will walk it back to the first base dugout. Scarmardo at the plate. Ramos on first. 12 stolen bases, been caught just once. The 12 steals, second most on the team behind Mariah Poehler, the best offensive player, who's got 30 of them. 1-0 misses inside, and it's now 2-0 against Scarmardo, the 7-hitter, with Meeks and Campbell waiting 8 and 9 on deck should this inning continue.
And Ramos gets a really strong lead off of first every time.
2-0 is in there for strike 1.
And you can just tell why this Purdue team at the top end of their stolen base charts have been so efficient. They're aggressive, and you can see it both in the field and then on the base paths. That's why they've got those extra base hits that way more.
Copeland's 2-1 misses low and outside. Makes it 3-1. Scarmardo, the third baseman, at the plate, a .287 hitter this year, and there is ball 4. So back-to-back 2-out walks issued by Copeland, tying run in scoring position for Olivia Meeks, the second baseman. Meeks hitting .229, and now we'll see a mound visit here. It kind of felt like with 2 outs and back-to-back walks, it was a good time for the entire Indiana infield to gather. Both Shonda Stanton, the head coach, and Chanda Bell, the pitching coach, are out there. The entire infield huddled up. And Copeland had been so much in a groove. She's been working quickly as well, even when struggling to find command. And it's, I think, a time when the coaching staff realized, all right, let's slow things down a little bit. Let's make sure this inning doesn't get out of hand, considering the first 2 outs were recorded, as you mentioned, pretty quickly.
And when you consider that there's speed on the bases as well, meeting with the whole infield, just to kind of understand that on a slow roller, you may not be able to get a force at second or third. If you're closer to the bag, you may still have to throw it to first, try and get Meeks. And understanding that with that speed, you got to be ready for a ball that's hit to the outfield if it comes, for plays at the plate.
Copeland walked 11 Oregon Ducks over the weekend in her 3 appearances. Gets in a first pitch strike to Olivia Meeks. Walked 9 in Friday's game. Much of those were after that long rain delay, and then walked 2 in 4 1/3 innings. Gave up 11 hits on Sunday, but kept Indiana in the ball game. 0-1 in there for a strike on the outside corner. Whatever was said clearly in that mound visit has worked. First 2 pitches for strikes, and Copeland is 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. 0-2 home to Meeks. That's a bouncer in there. Runner going to third. The throw from Parker is wide. A great job from Alex Cooper to back up and potentially save a run. It's a stolen base for Ramos. I don't know if she was running necessarily on the pitch, but realized when it got in front of Parker a little bit that she was able to move it. It's going to be a wild pitch, but regardless, Cooper probably just saved a run by backing up the throw.
That's why you need to have her back there instead of the left fielder Minnick, who's a lot further away.
1-2 is up and away for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 on here in the bottom of the second. Indiana leading 1-0 over the Boilermakers. Meeks takes the next pitch, just misses, and the count now runs full. Meeks hitting 171 with runners in scoring position this year. Now runners on the corners with Scarmardo off of first and Ramos off of third. The full count pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. Copeland bounces back after back-to-back 2-out walks, strikes out Meeks with 2 on, retires the side and restores Indiana's 1-0 lead. The end of 2 here at Bittinger Stadium. It is the Hoosiers 1, the Boilermakers 0 here on IU Radio.